Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Fadil Atur. I am a student from Bina Nusantara University, and I'm here today to present and to discuss my research paper with the title of Green Technology in Sustainable Manufacturing Industry, a systematic review of business and economic perspective for achieving environmental sustainability. First of all, the main topic of this research is adaptation of green technology in the manufacturing industry from an economic and business perspective in order to support environmental sustainability. The role of this research serves as a systematic review that identifies trends, economic benefits, and literature gaps to help policymakers and industry players create a balanced green technology adaptation strategy. This research paper also has a purpose, which is to thoroughly examine the economic and business consequences of using green technology in the manufacturing industry while uncovering underexplored areas such as the impact on labor. The research gap for this paper is lack of research that covers the concern of the social impact of green technology, especially on the structure and dynamics of employment. The method used in this research was systematic literature review, also known as SLR, where we used structured research methods to identify and evaluate related fields, also to improve research comprehensiveness and reducing bias based on the PRISMA protocol to ensure the transparency and rigor. The review process follows four stages, which are identification, screening, eligibility, and inclusion. The protocol includes a checklist and flowchart outlining the important matters that must be reported to ensure the clarity and transparency in the review process. Here you can see the statistics summary along with the Prisma protocol used in the research paper. After reviewing and screening the data, we have analyzed 22 relevant research papers taken from Scopus database with the publication time span of year before 2024, which is 2016 to 2023. The analysis tool used in this research paper, other than Prisma protocol, was descriptive and perspective analysis to analyze the papers and findings. Here is the inclusion criteria, analysis methods along with the research query that were used to collect the data from Scopus. As for inclusion criteria, the database we use to obtain the data for the SLR process is Scopus. Using the keyword green technology, manufacture with asterisk symbol to include both manufacture and manufacturing, and then econom with asterisk symbol too to include economy, economics, and economical. With the subject area of economics, business, and management, yearly screen before 2024, and full articles that we access are open access articles in English. As mentioned before, the analysis methods used in this research are descriptive and perspective analysis, which were used to analyze the data collected. Descriptive analysis involved with detailing annual publication data, and perspective analysis provided a framework for examining the adaptation or impact of green technology in manufacturing industry in a business context. You can also see the research query that were used to collect the data from Scopus on the green box on the left. Now we get into the results and discussion sections. Here you can see the descriptive analysis that includes yearly research from all the data used in this research based on Scopus database. As you can see, the results is quite interesting. Publication related to technology in the manufacturing industry have fluctuated since, but the general trend is increasing significantly in 2021 and 2023, meaning that the increasing urgency that and interest in this topic in the context of business and economy. Here's the result of the perspective analysis. This research applied a perspective-based analysis to thoroughly examine the collected data. By using five selected perspectives, it uncovered interrelated insights that allowed for a deeper exploration of each journal's business and economic viewpoint on green technology in sustainable manufacturing industry. The journal included in this SLR were categorized into these perspectives based on their central themes and topics. You can see the perspective analysis result on in the table on the right side. Those points of perspective are including cost savings with total of 6 journals, return on investment with a total of 3 journals, market competitiveness with total of 6 journals, regulatory compliance also with a total of 7 journals, and lastly impact on employment which has no journal included. Now let's take a deeper look into 5 perspectives and insights found. For the first perspective, cost savings. In cost savings perspective, green technology proven to consistently lower the operating costs through the energy efficiency, waste reduction, and process optimization such as Lean Six Sigma and circular logistics. Then the return on investment the perspective highlights a large investment is required for the implementation of green technology, but green technology provides long-term benefits through improved environmental performance and company profitability. Then the third perspective, which is market competitiveness, it highlights the implementation of green technology improves the company's competitiveness through product differentiation, consumer confidence, and eco-friendly certification. The next perspective is regulatory compliance. This perspective shows that the adaptation of green technology helps companies meet increasingly stringent environmental regulation while taking advantage of available policy incentives. And then the last perspective is impact on employment, which has no study available in this perspective. The impact of green technology on the workforce is under research, especially in terms of job disruption, reskilling needs, and the creation of new jobs in green sector. After analyzing 22 publications through SLR and perspective analysis, we have found that green technology in manufacturing industry provides significant benefits in the form of cost savings, increased ROI, stronger market competitiveness, and compliance with environmental regulations. However, the impact on the employment is rarely studied, even though it is important to understand the dynamics of job changes, new skill needs, and potential disruption due to automation and the transition to green industry. For the overall conclusion, we have found 3 main points. First, the highlight of this research shows that the green technology is proven to have a significant impact on cost efficiency, increased market competitiveness, and regulatory compliance in the manufacturing industry. Second, the lack of research on social impacts, particularly on employment, reveals the needs for more comprehensive approach in driving sustainable transformation. And the last point being the benefits of the adaptation of green technology not only strengthens the company's economic performance, but also supports the achievement of global sustainable development goals. For the future research, we suggest focus on the social impacts of green technology, particularly changes in labor structure and reskilling needs, with a cross-sectoral and mixed methods approach to generate more inclusive policies. In summary, we have explored the green technology and manufacturing industry, their implementation, along with their impacts on the industry, economy, and the environment. Together, these insights highlights the urgent need of increasing the application of green technology in manufacturing industry to ensure economic, social, and most importantly, environmental sustainability. That concludes my presentation. Thank you so much for your attention.